But sometimes if you take 50 pictures of me, there's always going to be one that you're going to go, Joey, it looks okay. And I'm okay with that. Dog, I paid this lady $400, and there wasn't one good picture of me. And then my buddy came over, I paid him $50, and I got like 10 pictures of him because he knew how to shoot me. You know who used to take good pictures of me? I'll tell you who the best photographer is for Joey Diaz. Felicia Michaels. Felicia Michaels would take pictures of me that I would go, what the fuck? And Troy Conrad. Yeah. That's why he made the cover of fucking Tremendous, Troy Conrad. But the picture business is gone. And people constantly ask you for a fucking headshot, and they think I'm lying to them. Like, the headshot business is gone. You know, photography, listen, when I was growing up, you could still see them in Jersey. You'll go to a fucking little mall or something like that.
Portrait, or was it Olin Mills pictures?
What happened?
The Olin Mills pictures?
No, the little fucking, the little photography huts. And
little kiosks.
Yeah, those little kiosks. In fact, I went to a mall today and I saw one and I go, wow, it's a jewelry fixing. You know, they fix jewelry there. Like you drop it off on Saturday and pick it up on Saturday. Yeah, the photography business kind of fucking, because it all became digital. So when people ask me for a headshot, I'm like, guys, I don't have no fucking headshots. I've looked. I've got maybe like one of the old school ones that Josh Wolf's brother made for me years ago. And I have another one that I have to save. Like I just got one of each, you know? Yeah, I got printed. I'm not going to give that out for fucking, those are for my daughter or whatever the fuck, you know? And that's all I got. It's fucking crazy. You would go into my house and there would be 3 boxes of 300 headshots in each, 900 pictures. So it was, it's really fucking weird how people think that there's a headshot business. There ain't fucking shit. Speaking of headshots, sometimes you got to be careful where you put your headshot, you know? I went to do Barstool Sports Tuesday, and it was an 11 o'clock thing. I got out of there like 12:30, and I'm like, fuck, this is perfect because I get to go back to Eden City and get my little steaks on a stick. You know me, dog. I'm a fucking old habits die hard. I don't want hot. I didn't even eat. Yeah, it was so fucking good for $3.50 a piece. They're so fucking delicious, these little steaks on a stick. I'm like, I definitely got to fucking get one of these. So I cut through the ferry. I went to the ferry. Fucking when I got on the ferry in Weehawken to go to the city, I got on the elevator after I parked, and the girl came up to me. She's like, you went to school with my mom. And I go, really? What's your mom's name? And she dropped it. I'm like, fuck. I didn't just go to school with your mom. I used to fucking drink with your mom. You know, we all hung out in those little kid circles, you know. So I got to talk to her on the way over, and then on the way back, there was nobody on the ferry, and I fucking stopped in Union City. There was some fucking homeless lady causing a big fucking problem. She stunk like garlic, had died 10 times. Like, she really did. I caught a whiff of her. But I still remember being in the 3rd grade and fucking Sister Anna Banana, not the one I attacked. Sister Anna was a very nice nun. She told me one time that you have to help homeless people from time to time. Like, there wasn't even a homeless epidemic. I didn't even know how we got... Oh, we were talking about people asking you for money on the streets of New York. And she made a comment to me. She goes, you never know. That could be Jesus in disguise. And then when you die and you go to heaven, he could judge you in that same outfit on. That fucking crushed me, bro. Yeah. How can you turn Jesus down? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't like fucking God, if Jesus is looking for a quarter, you're like, you know what? Even though I'm Jewish, I'm going to throw him one just in case I need him later on. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're Chinese, you're like, I got to help Jesus. I got to throw him $1. You know? Something. I got to give Jesus something, a lighter, something, a crack pipe. I just can't let him be because then he's going to come back to me later. So, you know, as dumb as I am, I'm getting my steak on a stick and she comes over. And everybody was looking at her like she had 3 fucking heads. I could be honest with you, I didn't. You know, I'm a little old. I just looked at her like, Jesus Christ, look what society's doing. I ate my fucking steak on a stick. The guy kind of yelled at one of the guys there. Told her to get away from the cart because she was out stinking the cart. And finally, as I turned to the car, I had like $7.80 in my pocket from the change because I gave the guy a 20, and I just gave her what I had, you know. And then I went in the car and I had like another fucking $20, and I came out and I gave it to her. And I go, you know what? Have a great fucking day. You know, clean yourself up a little bit. But most importantly, get something to eat. She was talking to 2 other homeless people that were there eating, you know. That kind of shit always wears me out. But my niece had been calling me for a couple of weeks before that saying, hey, Uncle Joey, when are you going to come up and sign my book? I like my niece. I like my niece a lot. The Runny family, I love them a lot. Especially these 2 girls, because their dad was one of the first fucking people that told me that I was dangerous. It was after I booked Cocase, and I was here visiting. I was working some club in Jersey, some fucking shitty club, and he called me up. No, I called them to talk to my sister, and the husband said to me, Joey, I just watched you on Cocase. He goes, I don't give a fuck what anybody tells you. You're pretty good at this shit. And, you know, like I told you that my friends always are the first people to put me down, like, don't quit your day job and all that type of shit on the way back from shows. He was one of those guys. So for him to say that to me, like, threw me a fucking, you know, he's like, you're going to do well with this. Keep doing it, you know, whatever the fuck. So I always think about them, and I call them a lot. And when I lived in L.A., my nieces would come out, and we'd go out to dinner. Now my older niece is pregnant, and Alyssa's just a fucking savage. So I went up to take a, you know, just to see them. They were working the projects. Now I could have gone to, there was like 80,000 different voting places I could have gone to, you know, and try to be a big shot. I fucking pulled up with my little Subaru on the projects, you know, and I saw some of the people I hung out with. I saw some of the places I had done drugs at as a child. There's a basketball court there, and I remember playing basketball there specifically in 1981 and playing with these group of kids, and in between games they would snort glue out of a fucking bag. And I'm like, wow, I'm to a different level. And trust me, I was a junkie too, but I wasn't fucking snorting glue. And what happened was the kid had pills in his sock, like in an aluminum foil, so they wouldn't melt or something. And when we were playing, the pills fell out, and somebody picked them up, and he's like threatening everybody, if I don't get my pills. So he got so worked up, he got a bag of glue. And while he's yelling at us, he's like, if I don't get my fucking pill back, I'm going to kill one of you. And we're fucking dying of fucking laughter. But that's the first memory. Oh, my God. I don't know what he was fucking having. But I was like, this is classic. This is what comes back to your memory. And I fucking got out, and I drank some water, and there were some guys that were working the polls. Now, I'm not political, guys. By no means am I political, or do I have any political aspirations. I fucking hate it, as a matter of fact. And I hate how people have reacted to politics the last 7 years. Everybody's fucking a political science fucking major now, and everybody don't know dick about dick, including me. So I'm sitting there with my niece, we're talking. You know, bro, it was nice. It was a beautiful day in Jersey on Tuesday. Had to hit like 82 fucking degrees. It was just nice to be outside.